Crash.
I am Robert Williams Jr.
I'm Kaylin Williams. We have 4 kids. 2 of our children receive services from Easterseals Midwest, and our son Robert is receiving ABA services. Robert's personality is so bubbly and funny. He is so intelligent.
He's a basically wildflower. Let's just say that. He's all over the place, always, seeking that attention.
I believe I started to notice Robert's challenges at around 1.5 years. We did notice that he wasn't talking like his peers. He was very frustrated and that he had very explosive behaviors. He would throw toys. He would try to hit us. He just got very, very escalated very quickly.
We had no way of knowing how to help him or what he needed in that moment. And it's just a feeling of helplessness for your son. And it's not a good feeling.
One of our biggest fears was to not hear him talk and not to hear him say like mama and dada. We chose Easterseals because we felt like it was the right fit for our son. We felt like his personality was still able to shine. Robert could still be Robert, and he could still get the services that he needed and the support that he needed because of their play structure.
The first time I met Robert was actually at our first assessment. When he first walked in, it was a challenge. My first sight of him was actually crying, and he threw himself to the floor. I could see that he was happy, but he was also struggling. He didn't have any coping skills. He had no way to communicate. So for me, that was going to be the first thing that we did, was to teach him how to communicate.
Early intervention is crucial because during those first few years of life, your brain is very flexible. So all of those skills that you're learning are building that foundation for all of your future learning, whether that's your communication skills, your social skills, or your academic skills. So we want to maximize that child's ability over the course of their lifetime so that they can do as much as they can independently.
Easterseals met him where he was, and that's really what we wanted. We didn't want him to be challenged to the point where it was just kind of too much for him, and it felt like they really just met him where he was. They worked on the goals that were appropriate for him, and every time that he's met a goal, they're adjusting it to push him, but also allow him to go at his own pace.
So to expand communication, we started with your basic pointing skills. Once we built up the imitation, we started working on sign language. Once we started building that up, then we started working on the vocal pieces. So he uses multiple modalities at this point. We can understand most of what he's saying, but he definitely knows what he has to say, and he will go different ways to show us what he needs.
Your shovel? Which color?
Yeah.
Blue.
We started to notice positive changes in Robert when he was asking for help instead of getting very frustrated. That is one of my key moments of remembering how smooth the interaction went. He asked for help was given, and typically it would have been a very big explosive ordeal before he had learned how to communicate that need to me.
Watching Robert be able to communicate and more confident in himself is nothing short of amazing, honestly.
Say happy.
Happy.
Robert has really taken on the role of being a team leader at ABA Services. He's initiating play, and he's just kind of taken on this role of, I know how to do this, let me show you. He's very proud of himself, and we're so proud of him. The support of Easterseals has really meant everything to us. I don't know that we would be as successful as we are with our son if we didn't have Easterseals behind us and pushing us along the way.
The journey that Robert has taken with Easterseals has put him in motion to just blossom to the beautiful person we know he could be.
Say mom,
Ba.
dad,
Dad.